This is one I want to keep in Australia. And Elaine had said we just need an investor. I put my hand up straight away. It's that good.
Hydrogen engines are the future. We need the missing link. We need hydrogen hybrids.
Today's event, it's about bringing people in to see the engine as a tangible thing, that they can touch an engine that's got hydrogen on it and not just read it from a brochure.
Council's here today looking at the new hydrogen technology. It was really good to see the technology in place, as we've got a commitment to become carbon neutral by 2030. Really good for our operational people and our fleet managers to come out and have a look at the vehicles with the technology installed, see what it means, and in terms of the practicalities of exactly how it will impact on our operations.
We can help all councils go green by putting hydrogen onto their older garbage trucks and any of the vehicles that they're using. It's a simple process. It's going to save the council money, and it's going to make the area a greener and happier place. A simple explanation of hydrogen power would be an additive to a normal internal combustion engine, and that can be petrol or it can be diesel. The reason we look at diesel is because it's the bigger pollutant than petrol. It's adding a gaseous hydrogen into the premix of the engine. It's not affecting the engine in any other way other than mixing with the gases and producing more power out of the engine with less emissions.
We're going to need other fuel sources, and I would say hydrogen fuel cells will be one of those sources. And I think that this is an early introduction to the benefits of hydrogen.
The technology that Globo Hydro2Power is providing is allowing an existing in-use engine to use the mix of hydrogen with diesel. It can easily be added to petrol or LPG, or even coal-fired power. But Globo Hydro2Power can go beyond that. We can work with agricultural equipment, mining equipment. We can work with locomotive and into the future, shipping and aviation. When it comes to the bus and coach industry, our testimonial partners, depending on driver and depending on load, are achieving between 20 and 25% fuel savings.
Taking in hydrogen through the air intake, instead of taking just plain air, it helps the fuel to ignite better, and it will give you 30% off more power when you're coming up a hill and you're loaded and you travel in, you can feel it, which is really good. To change the cylinder is very easy. It's like a cylinder on a barbecue where you just undo the regulator, undo the gas line that's going to the cylinder, slide it out, slide the new one in and connect it back up and turn it on. That's it. The cylinder sits here with the brackets on it. You've got the regulator sitting here, and the hose goes around and comes back into the air intake that goes into the engine.
So we see ourselves as that transition solution. We see ourselves as a missing link. It's been a long journey to get to this point because we had to ensure the quality of the parts, the safety of the parts. We had to train mechanics, we had to have insurance company approval. We have opportunities for Euro 2 engines and below to receive the product for free, with free installation, because that's been funded through the UN and various other funding sources. We're here, we're now ready to go. We're now looking for customers to join. Join us in our project of 2,500 engine conversions in the next 6 months. 2,500 engine conversions, reiterated, is $35.5 million in fuel savings collectively, 286,000 litres of diesel saved, and greater than 20 tonne of carbon emissions reduced.
I would like everyone to sort of give it a go, at least cut down the pollution and see the benefits of the hydrogen.
The innovation's Australian, the manufacturing will now be in Australia, and for the Australian economy, for all the people who are doing it tough post-COVID pandemic, a 10% improvement in their profits, in their profit margins, or more is going to make a difference in times where we need to come back from an economic crisis.
The world is going to be a better place, and Globo Hydro, Hydrogen2Power are going to be the reason for that.